Iman Gadzhi, SMMA guru, came on my radar with his TikTok videos. Initially I thought he was a Cobra Tate clone. Then looking into some of his content, I liked him. I thought he had some decent things to say, but after looking further into him, I think absolutely everyone should avoid supporting this guy and his products. Why? He's a pathological liar and has zero moral compass. A few examples. His backstory is not legit whatsoever. He said he had a rough childhood and an abusive father. You will notice though, he's never specific about this one topic. That's because, as he admits on several podcasts, he grew up in the best neighborhood in London, went to one of the most expensive schools. I can't confirm but have seen comments saying he was driven to school in a Rolls Royce. Not to mention he grew up around an extremely successful stepdad. Even if he decided not to like him or credit his stepdad, he moved him out of Russia and into not just England, but the best zip code in the country. And gave him things were a top 0.0001% advantage. And frankly, coming from someone who actually had an abusive childhood, with literally nothing, low-income country, violent parents, he is extremely privileged. I think you can tell a lot about someone in terms of how much credit they give to other people versus take for themselves. He claims his SMMA agency was massively successful, yet out of nowhere he completely shuts it down to get to new levels of wealth, after just months earlier claiming he could sell it for a $10 million valuation. You don't just shut down an agency that's profitable. You at minimum hand the clients off to a partner or co-founder or get acquired, even at a low 1-2x multiple. Anyone with basic biz knowledge would call him out on this. But I don't see anyone doing it. He teaches zero technical skills and does not even know how to run ads. He even admits to hiring other people to do it and says that ads don't work for his own course. If he can't get ads to work for his product, how can he for other people? Reason being, he doesn't actually know how to run ads. Hence point number 2, his agency was not legit and at best could not retain clients past 1 or 2 months, or even worse, was completely fake. This point will maybe be unpopular and opinion-based, but you can tell a lot about someone by their set of opinions. He's set up shop in Dubai, which you can make your own judgments on as a place. But he has moved purely for tax reasons, which I think says something about you as a person, aka putting money above everything. He also completely trashes America and the Western world on podcasts, where guaranteed 90% plus of his customers are. And lastly, he said on a recent podcast he is a big fan of Putin. Now I will admit, I personally am Ukrainian, so this one hurt me. As Putin is currently bombing our playground and my entire family are refugees or fighting in the war. Everyone is of course entitled to their own opinion, but to say in such a brazen way you are a big fan of Putin. Again, make your own judgments here about moral fiber. I could continue about how he was pumping crypto shitcoins to his subscribers, specifically Luna, before claiming he sold at the top, when anyone who took his recommendations lost a ton of money, or released an NFT which he completely stopped caring about after launching it. Rug pull term here is subjective, mainly I'll just say this. I'm just bothered by how these sort of people are blowing up on YouTube. They can say anything to get clicks, fans, and shill to millions of people, and when they're unethical, dishonest, or lose people tons of money, there's no consequence. Society used to have consequences for this sort of stuff, skin in the game, eye for an eye and whatnot. Edit just had to add one about his new digital renaissance video that just went viral on YouTube. 90% of the comments below the video are fake, the structure and content is similar, the same between all of them. Then entire thing is just him spouting off globalism as evil talking points and not backing any of it up with credible geopolitics or historical sources. And then his main thesis, complete control is coming, where you won't have freedom of speech, they'll throw you in jail if you say the wrong thing. Sounds pretty bad, if there was actual evidence of it. But wait, that already exists in Russia, the place he supports. But all that aside, and the worst part, whether he believes any of it or not, he's just using it as a pitch to sell courses. Lamau, sleazy salesman, doesn't come close. But alas, I guess this is the world we live in now. But I'm trying to do my part to fight back with this write-up and hope more people will start calling this sort of stuff out.